but I have my HGV theory test this morning. So I was up last night and I was just literally like doing all my case studies for my CPC. I've got my multi-choice questions, which I was doing that, and then I've got my hazard perception. So let's see how these go. Hopefully it's a pass first time. My car one took us like, I passed at my third attempt, but I'm just praying that this time I do get it first time, then I can start my actual HGV training. I've done all the questions that I've done and everything last night. Like, I just knew I was just yep, happy days, passing the mock tests, done a mock hazard perception, passed that, and then done a mock CPC course for case studies, which I passed that as well. So obviously we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed for us guys and see if I get it. So how did we do? Even though I'm happy, I'm kind of not that happy, but yeah, I didn't pass completely. So it's in 3 sections. It's kind of different than a car. So you do your multiple choice questions first, come out the room, then you go in and do your hazard perception, come out the room, and you go back in to do your CPC. So it's 3 separate tests, where on a car it is your multiple choice and hazard perception together. If you fail one, you fail the full thing. But thankfully with this, it's separated. So they're going to show you my address. So obviously the CPC training, you have to get 40 out of 50 correct to pass. I got 41, so that was a pass, thankfully. On the multiple choice, you actually have to get 85 out of 100 questions, which is a lot more than the car. I got 80, so I was 5 away from passing, which I'm wounded. And then on the hazard perception, I got 70 out of 100, and you need to score 67. So what I can do now is I don't have to take my hazard perception again, and I don't have to take that CPC test again, but I can book in tomorrow for my multiple choice, and then hopefully by the end of this week, these videos, it'll not be damn I failed, damn I failed, damn I failed, it'll be ooh, a pass. So we'll obviously see how it goes. Fingers crossed that we do actually get it, because after I've passed this, that's when I actually start the training on the lorries, and I actually, yeah, I get to step inside of a lorry. So pretty nerve-wracking. Obviously going from, like, my journey was obviously starting on a motorbike, then I went to a car. I've had vans over the years as well. I'm in a van now. I've drove a minibus, like the big 16-seater ones, but that was on private land for a company that I used to work for, so I didn't need the license. But so that could be in soon, one of them big ass lorries. I am going to get a haircut because I look like a hobo, so I'm going to go ahead and get a haircut as well, so you'll see a big change hopefully in that, and I don't look like a tramp anymore. So we'll enjoy that and see how it goes. The weather is shocking, but hair done, haircut, feeling like $1 million. Now let's go make $1 million. Nah, yours, if you don't feel good after a haircut, you've got a serious problem. Like, I know one thing though, it's freezing. The weather's just not with it today. It's just been absolutely chucking it down all day. And then at the same time, we've got back back on City Sprint because they had turned us off all weekend for not uploading my van details. It's a bit of a shame, but it happens, unfortunately. So what I got planned for the day? Absolutely nothing. Because I did fail my theory, I want to kind of try and stay. Well, I don't need to stay local, but I'd prefer to stay local-ish, so I can get booked in for, or get the booking done for tomorrow. And then we'll just see when the test is available. So let's hope and pray that on my next test I actually pass. So alright, got my hair chopped. I'm gonna fly home, get all my bags and everything prepped and ready in case I do need to stay out tonight. Get my laptop, everything, because obviously all of that's in the house too. So let's go. I'll see you in a minute. Back. Morning. I don't know what I'm doing. As you can see, just woke up and I am absolutely pooped. So what we're doing this morning, apart from being cold, we are heading to the Royal Air Force in Alnwick. So no doubt I'm not going to be allowed to record while I'm in there, because that's just, well, obvious. It's 47 minutes away, 30 mile, and then we're heading to Oxford. I'm gonna try and contact City Sprint and ask them if they have another jobby going down there. If they do, and I can get another 200 quid, that'll be like a £420 day, which I'll be very happy with. So let's get it. What day is it? I don't fucking know. What day is it? It's Tuesday. Yeah, because my theory test was yesterday. Good, I didn't pass one of them, but passed two. So I tried to book another theory test online. Do you know the waiting time for a theory test in the UK? A month. A month for a theory test. Get fucked. Oh, that's a bit fucking stupid. But the thing is, if I don't book it now, which I didn't, if I don't book it, it's just more people are gonna take them spaces. So I don't know what to do. I don't want to wait a month. So I had a look at like different places. Sunderland, Alnwick. I looked all over for a theory test. Not a wanna. So let's crack on with Tuesday. I'm not staying in the van tonight because I need to be home tomorrow. So it is vital that I get a job from Oxford back home. Absolutely vital. So fingers crossed, and we'll see what happens, because obviously we have a scan tomorrow, like I said in, I think it was last week's video. We'll have a scan tomorrow, so we need to see how it goes. So I need to be home, irregardless if I'm driving back empty or whatever. I need to be home. I really don't want to, but again, we'll see what happens. So that's not the way you can, that way. Good old Dr. Pepper to keep you awake. Let's crack on with this then, and I'll see you at the Air Force and see what we're collecting. I'm too wide awake for this time in the morning. Right, seriously. Right, I'm gonna quickly sneak a video in here. Right, So I'm on the RAF airbase, just in the reception area. So you get given one of these. You've got to get escorted in. I've got to have a big red folder. I'll show you. I've got to have that on there as well. So basically, I've got to get escorted onto base. I know I've done nothing wrong, right? And there's nothing obviously wrong with what I'm doing. But you know when you just feel nervous? I don't know why. Like, I don't know if it's because obviously you see people like I passed, and I seen people with like 2 rifles on the gate, like as I was coming in, and it's like fuck. And then everyone in uniform, and I'm just like chilling in a high vis, thinking, yeah, let's get it. Right, I best go before I get caught. So stay in touch. I'll get back to you when I'm on the road. Well, that is us done at the RAF base, and now heading to I believe like air cargo in Oxford. It's right, it's fucking horrible. So it's 294 miles from where I am, and it's going to take me 5 hours and 55 minutes. Horrible, but it's a good start to today anyway. No, I'm still good, but it's a good start, so we'll see what happens. Because it's I think the job itself is like £230. 6 hours, man. It's going to take longer than that, I know it is, because of traffic and obviously stops. I'm going to be stopping for food, but a bit that's scary is it's a pretty secure package, and the rules around that base are intense. So am I allowed, I mean it doesn't say anything on the instructions, but I was going to say, am I allowed to stop? What is it? You never know. But yeah, see you in 6 hours. Might try and turn the camera around, give you a little bit on the road action of absolute nothing and motorways, which we can all be bored of together, because if I've got to see it, you should have to. I should do a full video of 6 hours driving and hopefully make us watch it. I mean, on the plus note, yous get to skip it, I don't. One thing that I hate about YouTube, and I'll say it out loud, is I don't get to skip these 6 hours driving, you get to wait 5 seconds. Terrible. Right, I'll see you at my destination. So what was 3 seconds for yous has been nearly 6 hours for me. It's coming up 2 o'clock. So I've got 15 minutes before we reach our destination. In a long old drive. I'm not tired, I am just absolutely starving. All the way down the A1, I was like, I stopped up at like 3 different services, because like service here, service here, service here. And obviously I was looking for basically like just a fast food, drive through, don't have to get out, blah blah blah. And not one, like it's Starbucks everywhere you turn, and I'm just like, damn, just give us something horrible and dirty and unhealthy. Obviously I'm in Oxford now, and again I'm in the sticks, just nothing around here apart from little old cafes, which I think I'm gonna have to stop at. Like I really am, because I'm starving. Obviously I've had drinks and everything. I've not stopped with this load, I've just literally come all the way down, so not just that, I need a wee. So yeah, I need to hurry up, get this over and done with, and then get some food. If it has to be like a little kitchen or something like that, I'll do it. So just as long as I can get some food. Yeah, 4.6 miles it says, which is going to take me 12 minutes, which was a bit meh. But yeah, I can't remember the truck again. So God, I need to get out and stretch, man. I need to get out and stretch. But yeah, let's get this dropped off. Let's get this done. Let's get on the CX. I'm gonna guess, because I don't think City Sprint will have anything for us down here. So we'll have a look on the CX and we'll see if there's anything taking me back up north, because again we have an appointment tomorrow, so I need to be home. What I also need is, what I've been saying in the past couple of videos, is my own CX app. Come onto the CX website last night and there's a 20% discount on, so is it time to contact them and then see how much that discount actually gets off and how much more I can maybe push out of them and see if I can get more of a discount maybe. I don't know, worth a try. Right, now we're stuck in the town centre with tractors and old people. Welcome to the UK. Right, I'm gonna go. So I need to, Jesus Christ, right, I need to cheer myself up. So I'll speak to you after I've finished this and wherever I head on my next job. Well, today is a bit of a shit now. So that job I'd done was okay, paid at £250 odd, but I've got to go home and I haven't found a job to go home with, which is absolutely devastating. I've got a 4.5 hour journey home, and the only thing is when you need to obviously be home on a certain day, or if you've got like appointments or different things that you need to be doing on certain days, like you're taking a massive risk by doing this job. So I've took a huge risk thinking I'll be down south, I'll get something back. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So it means I'm driving back empty for 250 mile. So 250 mile there, 250 mile back, 500 mile, 250, that's 50 pence per mile. That is shocking. But I had no other choice. Literally no other choice. Oh, wounded. Hopefully, obviously, everything's okay at the scan tomorrow. And again, have a scan on Friday. Obviously, I can't book any my HGV multi-choice questions because that's banned us from doing that. So mostly I've tried too many times, which I've only tried once. So it's put an IP ban on us for some shit reason. So honestly I don't know what to do. It's baffled. But it is what it is. I'm gonna crack on, just get home, get to this appointment in the morning. Well, hopefully in the morning. If it's in the morning, I can go to work Wednesday night, stay out Wednesday night, which is a good thing. Or I can stay in an area on Wednesday night, ready for Thursday. But I then need to be home on Thursday night. People say this, you know what, it's not a hard job, it's really not, but you've got to work out your timing and everything like so right, and if you don't, you end up like this, driving back with absolutely nothing. So fair play to it. Let's crack on, let's get home. Morning. So you're joining us in the car. The van is just in front of us there. It is Sunday the day. This video actually has to go out today, and I've been that busy and that hectic all week and really not working, so I haven't had obviously much to be able to put in it. So things we've done this week is didn't work Saturday, Sunday. Monday we had the HGV theory test, hazard perception, and our CPC, which obviously you would have seen we passed 2 of them. We didn't pass our multiple choice by a couple of marks. That's rebooked in, but obviously the waiting time for that is like a month, so it's going to be more practicing. So that was Monday. Tuesday, I think it was a job to Oxford, which was, I ended up getting more on the job, so I think it ended up at £250 for that job. Then obviously I had to drive straight back home, unfortunately, because the missus had a scan on Wednesday. So I had our scan on Wednesday, done what I needed to do on Wednesday. Then Thursday, which is obviously I didn't record, so I took the van, but I took the partner out with us because she was off work. So Thursday we went to Leeds with City Sprint, and we done 2 jobs going to Leeds. So we ended up going to Leeds for £150. And then this week I've only put 1 tank of fuel in, and I've still got a lot. So I think it was like £110 fuel. So 250 basically, add 150 is 400 with £100 fuel off. So I made 300 quid this week. Again, this has been a bit of a strange week, but it couldn't be helped. Obviously, that was Thursday anyway, but then we had, obviously, Friday, we had another scan, and then we took the weekend off just to chill out, basically. I insured the Jag, because obviously I haven't been driving it for a little while, because we had the scan on Friday, so I insured the Jaguar on Friday night. So we went to a wedding in Beamish. That was a lovely wedding. Had half a pint, and we drove home on the night time. So we thought we'd take Saturday, Sunday off, chill, and obviously, like, I'm in uniform now, and I've got me City Sprint app on, so I've told them I'll be on call. So I'm kind of hoping that next week's video you'll see is just out on the road. I mean, there's no excuse for me to not have a good week next week. On the flip side of that, what I've been doing moving forward is obviously the money that we've been earning, and the separate money that we've had aside. We are looking at buying a 3.5 ton recovery truck, so we can start doing recoveries and transporting cars as well. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and I know it's a business where the money's a lot greater than the parcels side of it. So if we are quiet on a weekend, or if we are, like, it comes to a Monday and it's quiet, I can jump on my other apps and I can use the car transporter to bump up my money. So it'll be kind of like a mixture of both. But summary, shit week, really, really bad week. Couldn't be helped because of appointments, weddings, just all around time off. So it's on to the next week, on to the next thing, and it's going to be HGV, keep on practicing while I'm out. And yeah, just literally trying my best to get that going. And once I pass that, then it's going to be quiet again, because then I need to start training. So training is like a 5-day, I think it's like a 5-day course. I'm not 100% sure. Then it's your test. So it's like, damn, you do like 5 days driving in it, and then you're already going in for a test. But I'm quite confident in any kind of car. I can go from motorbike to car to van to minibus. It doesn't phase us. I'm quite happy with anything. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, drop a subscribe, a like. If there's any questions that you need to have, obviously drop it in the comment section. And I'm sure you can probably tell, especially of where I live, there's only 1 parking space left for the cars that I have. So the Jaguar gets peppered in shit all of the time. It's horrible. So I'm going to need to insure this again today, and then go and clean it, because it's vile. I've got my Mini Cooper on the drive. I love cars, absolutely love cars, but I really, really, really need to rein it in. I've got my motorbike in the back, my classic Mini on the drive, my Jaguar on the road, and my van on the road. So fair point, the neighbours probably hate me, but and then when I get a recovery truck, it's going to be even worse. But I am looking for a yard, somewhere to rent, somewhere where I can start storing these things. I can start putting the Jaguar there, I can drive the Mini there, and I can leave it in a lockup overnight. I'll probably just keep the transit van here on the drive, and then if I need like a recovery truck or anything like that, I will take the van to the yard, pick up the truck, blah, 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 and go and do that. So, right, thank you very much, and I'll see you next week. Hopefully again, it's a busy week. I've got a good feeling that it's going to be, so it's just a waiting game. And I've got something else that's coming out in next week's video to see if it's worked or not. So bear in mind, but the London police have been in contact, and I have 2 letters from them, which I am busy fighting. So that'll come next week. Don't forget, hit the notification bell to see that video. And yeah, I'll see you on next week's one. Bye guys.